Hi everyone, welcome to Vivi's Corner of the Internet. I'm Vivi, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Alec Baldwin, the Rust Productions, and how they have reached a settlement on the wrongful death lawsuit of Helena Hutchins. For those of you that are not aware, last year there was an incident that happened on the Rust Productions where Alec Baldwin shot the cinematographer Helena Hutchins, and there was a lot of controversy going on with that. There was a lot of back and forth on how the armorer was at fault, how Alec Baldwin was at fault, but then he came out in an interview afterwards saying that he was actually playing the victim of all of this, when in reality, the actual victim was the cinematographer that was shot and killed to death. So, over here on Yahoo Entertainment, Alec Baldwin speaks out after reaching settlement with Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchins' family. Alec Baldwin and the Rust producers have reached a settlement with the family of the film's cinematographer Helena Hutchins. The deal, which is pending court approval, was announced Wednesday. According to the terms, production of the film will resume in January, with the movie's original director Joel Souza at the helm. Matthew Hutchins, Helena's widower, will serve as executive producer. Okay, that is shocking to me because he was the one that originally filed the wrongful death lawsuit against them for this. And now, after all this time has gone by, you decided to settle and then become the executive producer of the film. A little suspicious to me. The wrongful death lawsuit was filed in February against producers, including Baldwin, and crew members by Matthew, an attorney, and the couple's minor son, Andros, laying out allegations of negligence, citing reckless behavior on the set, cost-cutting, and misuse of firearms around Helena's death on October 21st. She had been setting up a shot at the Bonanza Creek Ranch near Santa Fe, New Mexico, when Baldwin, the star of the film, was holding a vintage gun that fired. Baldwin claimed he didn't pull the trigger, which that makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. Because if you have a gun in your hand, how else is the gun gonna fire? Unless it falls out of your hand, it's a faulty gun and then it misfires. But it was in your hand. It was cocked back, ready to fire, and you shot. There were live rounds in there, which should not have been the case. It should have been dummy rounds where obviously she would not have gotten shot to death, but no one decided to check the gun. However, it discharged and the gun contained a live round, not a dummy or prop ammunition, that shot through Helena's torso and then lodged in the shoulder of Souza. She was airlifted to the hospital where she was declared dead. Souza recovered. Quote, "We have reached a settlement, subject to court approval, for our wrongful death case against the producers of Rust, including Alec Baldwin and Rust Movie Productions, LLC," Matthew said in a statement to Yahoo Entertainment. "As part of that settlement, our case will be dismissed." Okay. "The filming of Rust, which I will now executive produce, will resume with all the original principal players on board in January 2023. It continued, "I have no interest in engaging in recriminations or attribution of blames to the producers or Mr. Baldwin. All of us believe Helena's death was a terrible accident. I am grateful that the producers and the entertainment community have come together to pay tribute to Helena's final work." So, all this time, when you originally filed the wrongful death lawsuit because of negligence that happened on the set, we let all this time go by, and then now you decide to settle and you're going to become the executive producer of this film. I have speculations on this. Like, is it because you decided to settle for your son's sake because you didn't want to continue with this year long and however long this may have taken lawsuit to actually get some closure out of this? Or did they flash money at you, flash the executive producer title at you for the film, and then you decided to just go for that? Like, which side is it? Did you want to do this for your son? Did you want to do this for yourself and not have this continue going on? Like, this doesn't feel right to me. Baldwin commented on Instagram, writing, "We are pleased to announce today the settlement of the civil case filed on behalf of the family of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Throughout this difficult process, everyone has maintained the specific desire to do what is best for Helena's son. We are grateful to everyone who contributed to the resolution of this tragic and painful situation. And then this is Alec Baldwin's Instagram post where he crops the Deadline article where this originally broke. And then here we have Frances Fisher, who appears in the film with Baldwin, commented on his post calling it a miraculous resolution and a relief. She added, "So glad that Helena's work will be seen." Baldwin's attorney, Luke Nikas, also issued a statement to Deadline saying, "Throughout this difficult process, everyone has maintained the specific desire to do what is best for Helena's son. We are grateful to everyone who contributed to the resolution of this tragic and painful situation." And then there were some other comments here. Okay, here. On Wednesday, a spokeswoman for the DA's office said, "The proposed settlement announced today in Matthew Hutchins's wrongful death case against Rust movie producers, including Alec Baldwin, in the death of Helena Hutchins, will have no impact on District Attorney Mary Carmack Altwee's ongoing investigation or her ultimate decision whether to file criminal charges in the case. While civil suits are settled privately and often involve financial awards, criminal cases deal only in facts. If the facts and evidence warrant criminal charges under New Mexico law, then charges will be brought. No one is above the law." Well, is that really the case though? We always hear that no one is above the law for anything whatsoever, but then we have actors and we have politicians, I'm throwing that out there, that commit heinous things. They either get swept under the rug and they don't get criminally charged, or something happens, then get swept under the rug, no criminal charges, like nothing happens to that person. So they are not responsible for their actions, which is really frustrating in my personal opinion because we as, lay people, normal human beings, if we do anything wrong, the smallest charge, we're going to go to jail. But then you see in democratic states, crime is run amok and nothing's happening there. It's like chaos in those states. No one is above the law. Sure. Baldwin has told ABC News in December that his legal team told him it's unlikely he would be charged. "I have been told by people who are in the know, in terms of even inside the state, that it's highly unlikely I would be charged with anything criminally." Of course, because you're an actor. Actors get away with so much crap that it gets swept under the rug, it gets deleted from social media, it gets deleted from the news, it doesn't get talked about, so it's like he's getting off scot-free. So the civil lawsuits have been settled with the family of Helena Hutchins, but the criminal investigation is still ongoing. So we'll see what happens with that. Me personally, I can't believe this settlement. The fact that the widower, the husband, is now going to executive produce the film, and the film is going to continue. I don't know. For me, that just doesn't sit right. It's very very fishy, like there's more going on that obviously they're not going to talk about, or if it comes out it's going to come out later on and it's not going to be right away. So I don't know, guys. This seems very fishy to me, but I want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Thank you so much for visiting my little corner of the internet. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it out there, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and ring the notification bell so you are notified the next time I upload. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.